Hi guys, Cliff here. Welcome to my channel again. This video is going to be part 7 of my Guillow Spitfire build, and in this build I'm going to be painting the green onto the brown tissue, applying the decals, sticking on the cockpit glass and putting the wheels on. So thanks for looking in. Hit the like button below, hit the subscribe button, be good. This video is a little bit on the long side, so what I'm going to do in the description below, I'm going to put little time counters so as you can jump to the bit that interests you the most. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just offer it back in and see exactly what needs cutting off on the bottom surface. From there to there, exactly 90 and a quarter. The only thing that's going to knock this out is when it hits the ground, you know, in an ever tightening spiral dive. All right, that's that glued in position. Now for the tricky bit, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to keep this into the right place. I don't know. How about a pair of 90-degree uprights cut out of balsa? Okay, I've made a couple of these fancy little things. The idea is it slides on the tail plane like this, and it goes up, and it will hold the fin at the correct angle, which is of course 90 degrees, something like that, and that will go in there like that. Right, they've got to come down slightly. That should be just like that. It should be perfect. It certainly looks pretty good, I've got to say. Look at that, that's looking like an aeroplane. Not just any aeroplane either. No sir. That's looking like a Spitfire aeroplane. I think the next stage, chaps, is going to be perhaps applying some paint. Here's the paint. Here's the little panel I made. So a bit of watered down green emulsion, and I'm just going to brush it on nice and thin. Harvey, that's his plane, painted a particular colour. It will take on a whole different life when the decals go on. Comes up over the rudder. Worked very well. I'm happy with those for the clamps. I think, chaps, is that. This side's gone down really tight onto the PVA now, which is good. Obviously I'll put another coat of clear lacquer over the top, so any PVA that's squeezed out on the sides should disappear. Okay guys, I lost you there on the video. I ran out of storage, so but I pressed on because I couldn't download it for the minute, but I'm downloaded now. So I pressed on, so I've they're coming out okay, but I popped on the bottom ones, and they've gone on very nicely. But now I'm putting a piece of PVA solution just to make sure that they stick okay. So yeah, just the lines to put on now. Also, while I was doing that, I put on the fin, which I think hopefully you got that, and the 2 set of side stickers, so they're on now. So that side's looking pretty sharp. These actually went on very nicely indeed. This part of the tissue was a join in the fuselage side, and it was particularly messy, but the sticker, although it is messy, the sticker was actually covered it very nicely. So yeah, you just don't notice it at all. So I'm pretty happy with that as well. So they're on that side. I've got to let them dry though before I can start putting it on the knee to do the other side. So I'll come back to that later. Pretty good day today. As you know, I started the morning with gluing on the tail feathers, and I've got a pilot now to go in there, so that will be a surprise for you all. You'll never guess who the pilot is, I can assure you. Here we go, guys. That's the port roundel on. Now I'm going to put some lettering on, put PVA on there. Down from there, in a bit to there. Get the bottom of the letters lined up. Okay, so that's that side done. Oh, got a split there. Look. Your fingers sort of stick to it. That's gone on pretty well. Let me get off the surplus and get around the other side. That went on really well. I must probably sound surprised, because I'm surprised that dry overnight. I should be spraying the whole body with clear lacquer again. It will hopefully dull down the, well it will, it'll dull down the transfers because it's matte lacquer. Just offer up the cockpit look for your delectation. That is the icing on the cake. Oh wow, that is something else. That is something else. Okay, pop that up there. Oh, that's it for tonight. Thanks for looking in. See you tomorrow. Hello there, YouTubers. Cliff here. Now, I'm going to put the panel lines, or at least the aileron and flap lines, on the Spitfire wing. And to help me do so, I've made this. What's that, Cliff, I hear you say? Let me bend you down. You will see. So I've traced the shape off of the plan. The idea is I just put that on there and line the wingtip up with that, like that, and then it's just a matter of tracing down the line, extend that one across. Yeah. All right. Not too bad. If you can see that. Here we are, one flat, one aileron. Oil cooling radiator, which goes pretty much the same place, only right on that rib. That'll make a good solid fixing. Back a bit, like that. I think that's stuck quite well straight away. Right, okay, anyway, here we are, ready to spray. Finished. I'm going to go to the shed now. You can come along if you like. Do you want to come along, see me spray it? And then we'll have to leave it because it will tighten all out. See you in the shed. Lacquer I'm using is this stuff. Any lacquer would do. Matte lacquer, I guess. Autotech matte lacquer. I'm going to give the decals just a light dusting just to start with, and then obviously when that's dry, which will be about 10 seconds in this heat, I can layer up slightly more and slightly more. Okay, let's get on with it. Tell you what guys, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? Right, so I've come in out the shed. I've weighed it. It's getting heavier now. Nearly 3 ounces. Whew, can it really be that heavy? Okay, it is what it is. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting the aerial on. I don't like balsa aerials sticking up because they break. So this is just a piece of very thin plastic which won't break. It's okay, isn't it? I'm not going to go as far as putting on aerial wire though, because that will be nice for a static model, but it will get knocked off on this model. So that's it for now. Well, see you a little bit later guys. Thanks for watching. It's really looking nice. Okay, see you later. Right, just going to stick the cockpit in place using the canopy glue. See if we can sit this on then. That's good positioning. Alright, there we are. We'll let that set off and come back to it later. I've got to say actually this is my first 400 series Guillows. It's a size you can get your teeth into, isn't it? See how good this glue is in a minute. No pilot yet, but I can still put it in. I'm going to put them in from the bottom because I can put them in from the bottom, can't I? So I can put them in from the bottom and slide them up into the cockpit. Wow, look at that. It's rather stunning. It doesn't feel, I know I've said it weighed it and it was 3 ounces, but it really doesn't feel that heavy. It feels heavy. The fuselage or the wings? Oh, I've got the wheels to make up. That on there. I'll run some, I'll probably put a little bit of epoxy on this because it's going to be taking a bash, isn't it? That's going to glow on, glue on, about there. Okay, we'll let that set off, and I know it looks a bit odd with all these blue bits, but it'd look good in the air. Okay guys, the heat shrink tubing is on now, a little bit there, and I've just put a little bit of CA on it just in case. So that's my wheels mounted. Thanks for looking in, see you next time.